Well, hello, girls. It's Anita here, the founder and owner of Sequins and Sand. How are you doing? I've got a fantastic cozy to review with you today. This is new from Capriosca Swimwear. It is the crisscross one piece in metallic navy. Now, do you see that sheen? That is like a frosted finish on this gorgeous luxe fabric. It really is super soft and luxurious to touch. And with that sheen, man, this is one sassy, really, really stylish swimsuit. And when we were doing the Cozy Confidence shoots and I was fitting out the girls for that, each by shape, because if you've been with me for a while, you know that shape before size every time, girls. Well, the shape that I love to put into this cozy, and it doesn't really match the fit rules, but it works brilliantly, is the inverted triangle shape. And in our Cozy Confidence crew, we've had 3 girls that represent this shape, and I'll just share them with you now. There they are. There's the fabulous Tammy, Mel, and Jo. Now, Tammy and Mel have this cozy on. Because this cozy doesn't look fantastic off the hanger, you've really got to see it on. It was important for me to show it to you. And you can see how the crisscross banding just really highlights the waist area and also the bust. And this is a really flattering neckline for a fuller bust as well. And not everybody has a fuller bust with this shape. Usually they do, like Jo and Tammy. Mel does not so much. Mel's a B to a C cup, but in this swimsuit, because of this banding, this extra texture that's layered over the top, it gives a fullness to her bust, but also see the width of her shoulders to the narrowness of her hips. What this neckline, as well as the crisscross visual weaving of that texture, it helps to create a lovely V shape, which is very flattering for breaking up width. And that's what that does here in this cozy, and is given a bit of a visual oomph as well with the layers of the texturing. So I just wanted to show you on bods, because it is different when you just see it here with me now. It looks quite different off the hanger, shall we say. But here are those bands, girls. So you've got the one piece under. It goes all the way, right? It's completely filled in underneath. And then these bands are literally sewn in. You can see it sewn into the side seams there. Now, they're really, really wide ribbons of fabric, super wide. That's one there, super duper wide. I reckon that's about 20 centimeters, 25 centimeters. But because it's such a, look at that, there's a bounce to this fabric that when it's sewn in with those tight gathers in the side, it forms these gorgeous flowing folds. And there's a few of these bands, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 across the bust, and then there's 2 that sit just underneath the bust, which highlight the waist beautifully. So that's what I love about this. If you are an hourglass girl, then you will love this as well, because it's going to highlight your beautiful waist. And then if you are an inverted triangle like Mel and Tammy, it's also going to work with your shape beautifully as well. I also like it on triangles, not just inverted triangles, because again, like it was doing on Mel with a smaller bust, it does give a bit more visual volume to the top area. And because there's not much going on around the hip, it just goes straight through with the hip area, because those bands do sit up higher. There's really no, it's straight through sort of around the hip area. There's no extra flouncing or gathers there. Then all the attention is up. And by adding a bit of visual volume to a V-neck top, it's also great on triangles. And Maria from our Cozy Confidence crew has worn that before too. She's our classic triangle girl. So if you're any of those 3 shapes, va-va-voom for you. Now, this metallic finish is just absolutely gorgeous. It will glisten in the sunlight. And you can team it with navy as well. And I've got some accessories here to show how it will team with different colors and prints. I just want to show you the back, all that lustrous shine. It's got a pretty high back. So that's going to sit above your bra line. And then you secure things up with adjustable straps. Now, these straps aren't overly wide, but you can adjust them just like your bra by sliding that clip up and down. There we go. Now, underneath, it's important to see how the togs are made because they're really complicated, right? They're complex. I call them complex critters. I don't know if that makes sense because they're not animals, but they are quite complex. On the inside, you can see how it's finished off. You get bust support with this one from the shelf bra that has got the wide underbust elastic. And there's also some padding in there too, which is removable. So there are little access holes there, little pouches. You can take that padding out if you're not a fan. Otherwise, leave it in for a bit of a smoother outline. Even though you've got all that ribbon ruching going on, it is still a nice feeling to have on, I think, anyway. But if you don't like it and you're not a fan, you can take it out. Now, if you wear bust prostheses, I think you're going to have a bit of a hard time trying to slide something in there. So it just depends, you know. I think it's more to be able to slide the bust padding that's in here in and out quite easily. So in the front and at the back, it is lined in navy swimsuit fabric, not metallic. So yes, fully lined front and back. And in terms of a leg line for bum coverage, this is a mid-rise leg, so it offers good bottom coverage. Now, I always get these ribbons there we go, get a little bit twisted up. Such a gorgeous swimsuit. So in terms of what you wear it with, let me show you now. I'll just put this back up on the hanger for a tick. I've chosen a hot pink color to wear with this because I think tone-wise, the depth of tone, the depth of color is very similar. This navy, if you're a warm girl like me, you can wear it. If you're a cool girl, you can wear it as well. It's a bit like wearing denim. It's one of those fabulous neutrals. If you are on the cool side, this is a great cool option for you color-wise. And you can see how I think they are a match made in heaven if you love your color. Often girls who wear navy are like that more classic look. So, you know, if that's not you, there's also navy to put it with. But get a load of this. This is the Montego print, or Montego, depending on which music you listen to. But when you put that with that, it is a knockout combination. Now, this is a mesh skirt, and it comes in a long length. This will go past your knee, just past your knee. And it's like it's a sarong, basically. So you tie it off. And because it is a really nice fluid fabric, just falls beautifully. And if you get sand on it, it just dusts out really, really easily. You can tie this and roll it and fold it really, really easily because it's a fine fabric. This one here in the cotton, you can still tie it, but you see how it's a lot stiffer. So it's not going to be able to fold as many ways easily as this one does. But I just think that is a brilliant combination. It's so lovely. So that's the Montego print in the skirt, in the mesh skirt, tie skirt. And then Capriosca also have these cute little bags. So you bring in the pink of the bag and the pink from the print. And you've got, if I can just share all three together somehow, stand back here maybe and go this way. The camera is reversed. It's very hard to juggle all these pieces to show them. But you can see all the three colors working in harmony there really, really nicely. And I know Capriosca have Birkenstocks in all these different colors as well. So you can even match your Birkies back too. So it's a fabulous swimsuit, the crisscross. It's been a favorite in the crew for many years. It's been around at Capriosca for quite some time. This comes in sizes 10 to 22. And as I mentioned earlier, is best for a B cup like Mel up to an E cup. Once you get past E, I think you're going to start getting some spillage off the sides. So a great cozy, 10 to 22 in the swimwear one-piece section. And if you're not sure of your size, you can always go to the shape and size calculator to work out which is the right size for you. I'm not sure if I can share that with you. Let me just see if I can share my screen, if it will select this one for you. Bear with me. Sorry, it's a bit tricky. I hope you can see that because I can't see what you see now, but hopefully. So I've put in these measurements and it's come up with, when you hit calculate, it'll tell you what sizing there on the screen. And there it is, the inverted triangle shape because of the measurements that have gone in. Now, if you are a VIP customer or a VIP member, you can actually store all your information from the shape and size calculator in your VIP account, which is really handy. It's super easy to do. Just enter in your email address. It's free. And then you've got your very own private place to come back to again and again here at Sequins and Sand. So you can shop when you put your, not shop, when you browse the catalog, because yeah, anyway, it's all changed now. If it's been a while, we don't retail anymore. We send you directly to the labels like Capri Oscar to shop over there. But all the legwork and homework we can help you with here first, and all the styling tips. So the calculator is there for you to use for nothing. And then there's also the VIP account, which is nothing for you to set up. And then there's also the wish list. So as you browse around the catalog, if you like the look of a cozy like this one, you can add it to your wish list, and then that is automatically stored in your VIP account as well. And if you're a new VIP, there's a welcome masterclass there for you talking about swimwear and how to get the right one for your bust. I know, just a little bit we throw in for nothing. Anyway, all that's there for you. Have a look at this beautiful metallic navy. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you on the lines with another review in navy for the 3-tier tankini top coming up next. Look for that one in the tankini section. Thanks so much. See you.